Welcome to the fifth video by Gap Advisors on its YouTube channel. This video is third one based on observations from review repository of gapadvisors.com. In this video, we will be discussing on the note on regrouping slash reclassification of previous year's figures and its requirements under Ind AS. This slide presents the collaborative model on gapadvisors.com, creating value for all registrants, which enables them to earn while they learn. We had discussed this model in length in video number 3. Therefore, we will not spend further time here and move on to the next slide. We felt the need to discuss on this note because companies have published the following note in financial statements prepared in accordance with Ind AS. Previous year's figures have been regrouped slash reclassified wherever considered necessary to make them comparable to current year's figures. Most of the companies have disclosed this note as one of the last 5 notes to the financial statements. Few have disclosed the same as a note to the statement of cash flows, apart from disclosing as one of the last 5 notes. Majority of these companies have not given any further details on the same. Of the few who have given details, it is observed that those details are not clear. This note is a legacy issue. Such note was disclosed by companies under previous GAAP, that is in accounting standards framework. It may be noted that accounting standards do not contain any requirement for consistency except in AS1 disclosure of accounting policies, which assumes consistency and requires disclosure of the fact when that assumption is not followed. This note discloses the fact that the company has not followed the assumption of consistency insofar as the presentation is concerned. However, Ind AS requires consistency. We will understand the requirements of Ind AS in regard to consistency in further slides. Therefore, mere disclosure of the fact will not suffice under Ind AS. This slide shows the position of repositories on gapadvisors.com insofar as Ind AS 1 presentation of financial statements related posts are concerned. The review repository has 900 plus observations as of now, of which 477 or more than 50% relate to Ind AS 1 on presentation of financial statements. With regard to classification of items, Ind AS 1 contains requirements in paragraphs 45, 41 and 40A. Each of these paragraphs are discussed in further slides. Paragraph 45 of Ind AS 1 states as follows: an entity shall retain the presentation and classification of items in the financial statements from one period to the next unless A. It is apparent following a significant change in the nature of the entity's operations or a review of its financial statements that another presentation or classification would be more appropriate, having regard to the criteria for the selection and application of accounting policies in Ind AS 8, or B. An Ind AS requires a change in presentation. Therefore, the company is restricted from making frequent changes to classification of items. The company is required to justify the change under any one of the two conditions specified in paragraph 45 of Ind AS 1. Paragraph 41 of Ind AS 1 states as follows. If an entity changes the presentation or classification of items in its financial statements, it shall reclassify comparative amounts unless reclassification is impracticable. When an entity reclassifies comparative amounts, it shall disclose, including as at the beginning of the preceding period, the nature of the reclassification, the amount of each item or class of items that is reclassified, and the reason for the reclassification. Therefore, a company is required to disclose the details mentioned in this slide for any reclassification of comparative amounts. Paragraph 40A of Ind AS 1 states as follows. An entity shall present a third balance sheet as at the beginning of the preceding period, in addition to the minimum comparative financial statements required in paragraph 38A if A. It applies an accounting policy retrospectively, or makes a retrospective restatement of items in its financial statements, or reclassifies items in its financial statements, and B. The retrospective application, retrospective restatement, or the reclassification has a material effect on the information in the balance sheet at the beginning of the preceding period. Therefore, if the reclassification has a material effect on the information in the balance sheet at the beginning of the preceding period, the company must present opening balance sheet of the comparative period as third balance sheet. Usually, the argument for giving such a note on regrouping slash reclassification is that the same is given as an abundant caution. In our view, such a general note as an abundant caution would have been acceptable under accounting standards framework, but not under Indian accounting standards, that is Ind AS framework. Further, many a times it is argued that the reclassification is not material and therefore no disclosures are given. In our view, if the reclassification is not material, the company must not disclose such a note, because in that case, disclosure of such a note would be obscuring as per the revised definition of material contained in Ind AS 1. This slide presents the disclosures given by a company in its published financial statements. The company has stated in addition to above. However, it has not given any cross reference of that other note to be referred to above. Thus, this is not in accordance with paragraph 113 of Ind AS 1. Also, this is not in accordance with clause 4 of General Instructions for preparation of financial statements contained in Division 2 of Schedule 3 to the Companies Act. The company has disclosed better presentation as the reason for change in classification, which is in accordance with para 45 of Ind AS 1. The company has disclosed the nature as reclassification of items, which is obscuring. Para 41 of Ind AS 1 requires disclosure of nature of reclassification and not the disclosure of the fact of reclassification. The company has reclassified items in balance sheet. Therefore, the revised classification must be having material effect on items in the opening balance sheet as on 1st April 2018. Accordingly, the company must present the third balance sheet as required in para 40A of Ind AS 1. We can draw the following conclusions based on the discussion in previous slide. 1. The note on regrouping / reclassification of previous year's figures cannot be given as an abundant caution under Ind AS framework, as such a note would be deemed as obscuring. I repeat, such a note would be deemed as obscuring or not in compliance with Ind AS 1. Second, if the company provides such a note disclosure, 1. The company must also disclose the details required by paragraph 41 such that it is not obscuring as per the definition of material. Second, present opening balance sheet for the comparative period where the reclassification affects items in balance sheet as per para 40A. Thank you so much for giving your time to watch this video. Please share this video to spread the knowledge and awareness on Ind AS. Request you to subscribe Gap Advisors channel by clicking the subscribe button. Also, you can save our playlists which will let you view our videos at your convenience. Register on gapadvisors.com and get 7 days of subscription access to all 9 repositories with active referencer for free. You also get free access on being selected in Daily Winner scheme and on your birthday if your profile is updated with your birthday. Finally, we request you to submit your issues on Indian GAAP and Ind AS for free on gapadvisors.com. We do not commit on turnaround time. However, the average turnaround time till date has been less than 48 hours. Thank you.